Hello, everybody. Just looking to do a quick recap on the age of absolutism today, looking at defining absolutism and explaining how leaders gain and maintain their absolute power. So, when we're saying absolute power, we mean total control over society at this time. So, these are kings and queens who have total control over their um, over their domain. So, the age of absolutism describes a period in European history where monarchs successfully gather wealth and power of state and consolidate it with themselves. So the causes of the age of absolutism are the decline of feudalism in the Middle Ages and the decline of the Catholic Church's power. And these are creating like power vacuums that we've talked about, where now there is an opportunity for people to take the power that was once occupied by someone else. So feudalism was a power structure. Kings were always still in charge, but now they're able to consolidate more of the power for themselves. And the decline of the Catholic Church, once their influence weakens, kings consolidate that power as well, and are able to absorb that into their own rule. And the effects of absolutism is that we are setting up large monarchs that have powerful control over the nobility, regulate religion, control the spread of ideas, and control the people within their jurisdiction. So just to quickly look at some examples here in these two images on this slide, looking at how the king is kind of looking over their land. We mentioned how this is kind of biblical, and that is because of the divine right to rule. Divine right is the belief that absolute monarch's authority to rule came directly from God. And that's what we see here with this Charles I cartoon, where we have this hand kind of reaching out from behind the clouds, whether that's God or an angel, putting this crown, this glowing crown, onto the head of the king, handed down possibly by God. This is 1600s here. And then very biblical pose, very Christian pose here with the palms displayed, with the hands outstretched here. So connection with God and that divine right still existing in the age of absolutism here, with that connection to God is choosing me to be a ruler. God is choosing me to rule this way. I can choose the laws, and everything is a-okay with God. So, age of absolutism, absolute power, total control by our kings and queens at this time. And then we'll see challenges to these absolute rulers coming up soon. I hope this helped.